The Clash of Titans, the Battle of Ankara, 1402. In the year 1402, the fate of the Middle East hung precariously on the outcome of a monumental clash between two of the most powerful empires of the time, the Ottoman Empire and the Timurid Empire. The Battle of Ankara, fought on July 20th of that year, was not merely a military engagement but a dramatic confrontation between two of history's most ambitious and formidable leaders, Bayezid I and Timur. This story delves into the events leading up to the battle, the strategies and tactics employed, the battle itself, and its far-reaching consequences, revealing a narrative filled with ambition, strategy, betrayal, and the inevitable clash that reshaped the course of history. Introduction. The early 15th century was a period marked by rapid expansion and consolidation for many empires. The Ottoman Empire, under the ambitious Sultan Bayezid I, had been expanding aggressively into the Balkans and Anatolia. Meanwhile, in the east, the Timurid Empire was ruled by the legendary conqueror Timur, also known as Tamerlane. Timur was a ruthless and brilliant tactician who sought to revive the glory of the Mongol Empire. The collision of these two powerful forces was driven by the towering ambitions and egos of their leaders. Bayezid, confident in his military prowess and the strength of his empire, began to see himself as the supreme ruler of the Muslim world. His arrogance led him to believe that he could challenge Timur, a man who had never known defeat. This set the stage for a confrontation that would test the limits of both empires and leave an indelible mark on history. The rise of Bayezid I. Bayezid I ascended to the Ottoman throne in 1389, following the death of his father, Murad I, at the Battle of Kosovo. Known for his speed in battle, Bayezid earned the nickname Yildirim, meaning the thunderbolt. Under his rule, the Ottoman Empire expanded rapidly, capturing significant territories in the Balkans and Anatolia. Bayezid's military campaigns were characterized by their speed and aggression as he sought to consolidate Ottoman control and expand its borders. Bayezid's most ambitious project was the siege of Constantinople, the jewel of the Byzantine Empire. His aggressive expansion alarmed his neighbors, including the Hungarian Kingdom, the Byzantine Empire, and the rising Timurid Empire in the east. Bayezid's actions drew the attention of Timur, who viewed the Ottomans as a threat to his own expansionist ambitions. Bayezid's rapid success bred a sense of invincibility and hubris. He began to view himself as the ultimate ruler of the Muslim world, and his ambitions knew no bounds. However, this arrogance would ultimately lead him to underestimate the threat posed by Timur, setting the stage for a dramatic confrontation. The ascendancy of Timur. Timur, born in 1336 in the Chagatai Khanate, modern-day Uzbekistan, was a descendant of the Mongol conqueror Genghis Khan. Despite being crippled by a leg injury in his youth, Timur rose to power through sheer determination and military genius. By the late 14th century, Timur had carved out a vast empire that stretched from Persia to India and from the Caucasus to the Levant. Timur was not just a conqueror, he was a shrewd diplomat and a patron of the arts. He envisioned himself as the heir to Genghis Khan's legacy, and his military campaigns were marked by both strategic brilliance and brutal massacres. Timur's empire was a patchwork of conquered territories, and his authority was maintained through a combination of fear and respect. Timur's rise to power was a testament to his remarkable skills as a military strategist and leader. He united various Turkic and Mongol tribes under his banner, forging a powerful and disciplined army. Timur's campaigns were characterized by their ruthless efficiency, as he employed a combination of terror and diplomacy to subdue his enemies. Prelude to the battle. The confrontation between Bayezid and Timur was not inevitable but was driven by their clashing ambitions and egos. Bayezid's aggressive policies in Anatolia brought him into conflict with the Turkmen Beyliks, who sought Timur's protection. Timur, never one to shy away from a challenge, saw an opportunity to weaken a rising power and expand his influence westward. Timur's march westward was marked by a series of calculated moves. He first secured his eastern borders by defeating the Golden Horde and then turned his attention to Persia, where he crushed a coalition of local rulers. With his eastern flank secure, Timur focused on Anatolia, moving his army with the precision of a master tactician. Bayezid, meanwhile, was preoccupied with his siege of Constantinople. he underestimated Timur's threat, believing that his fortress city and his army could withstand any assault. However, when news of Timur's approach reached him, Bayezid was forced to lift the siege and march east to confront the Timurid threat. The prelude to the Battle of Ankara was marked by a series of diplomatic exchanges and strategic maneuvers. Timur sent a series of letters to Bayezid, demanding that he cease his aggressive policies and respect the autonomy of the Turkmen beyliks. Bayezid, confident in his own strength, responded with defiance, setting the stage for a dramatic confrontation. The march to Ankara. As Timur's army advanced through Anatolia, they left a trail of devastation. Cities that resisted were sacked, and their populations massacred. Timur's reputation for brutality preceded him, and many cities surrendered without a fight. Bayezid, however, was determined to meet Timur head-on and gathered his forces for a decisive battle. The two armies met near the town of Ankara in central Anatolia. Bayezid's forces were composed of a diverse mix of soldiers from his vast empire, including Janissaries, Anatolian Turks, Serbians, and even French knights. Timur's army, on the other hand, was a disciplined and battle-hardened force, with experienced cavalry and skilled archers. Timur employed a strategy of psychological warfare, spreading rumors of his invincibility and the horrors that awaited those who opposed him. This had a demoralizing effect on Bayezid's troops, who were already weary from their long march. The march to Ankara was a grueling test of endurance and logistics for both armies. Timur's forces, accustomed to long campaigns, moved with remarkable speed and efficiency. They carried with them a vast supply train, ensuring that they were well provisioned for the upcoming battle. Bayezid's forces, on the other hand, struggled with supply issues and the harsh Anatolian terrain. The Battle of Ankara. On July 20, 1402, the two armies clashed on the plains of Ankara. The battle began with a series of skirmishes, as Timur tested Bayezid's defenses. Bayezid positioned his forces on a hill, giving them a tactical advantage. However, Timur's forces were better organized and executed a series of feigned retreats, luring Bayezid's troops into traps. Timur's use of war elephants and his strategic placement of archers wreaked havoc on Bayezid's lines. The Ottoman forces, unable to maintain their formation, were gradually worn down. As the day progressed, the tide of battle turned decisively in Timur's favor. One of the turning points was the defection of the Serbian contingent in Bayezid's army, led by Stefan Lazarevic. Sensing the imminent defeat, they switched sides, further demoralizing the Ottoman troops. Bayezid fought valiantly but was eventually overwhelmed. The once proud Sultan, who had never known defeat, was captured by Timur's forces. The Battle of Ankara was a masterclass in strategy and tactics. Timur's forces executed a series of feigned retreats and ambushes, luring Bayezid's troops into traps and wearing them down. Timur's use of war elephants and his skilled archers created chaos in the Ottoman ranks, while Bayezid's forces struggled to maintain their cohesion. The aftermath. The capture of Bayezid I was a significant blow to the Ottoman Empire. Timur treated his captive with a mixture of respect and cruelty. According to some accounts, Bayezid was paraded in a golden cage, a symbol of Timur's dominance. The defeat at Ankara shattered the illusion of Ottoman invincibility and plunged the empire into a period of chaos and civil war known as the Ottoman Interregnum. Timur, satisfied with his victory, did not seek to permanently occupy Ottoman territories. He returned to Samarkand, his capital, leaving behind a power vacuum in Anatolia. Timur's death in 1405 marked the end of his expansionist campaigns, and his empire fragmented soon after. The Ottoman Empire, despite its temporary setback, eventually recovered. Bayezid's sons engaged in a bitter struggle for the throne, but by 1413, Mehmet I emerged as the victor, reuniting the empire. The Ottomans learned valuable lessons from their defeat and went on to become one of the most powerful empires in history. The aftermath of the Battle of Ankara had profound implications for both the Ottoman and Timurid empires. Timur's victory over Bayezid I was a testament to his strategic brilliance and psychological warfare. The battle left a lasting impact on the region, influencing the course of Ottoman and Timurid history for years to come. The psychological impact. The Battle of Ankara had a profound psychological impact on both the victors and the vanquished. For Timur, the victory solidified his reputation as an invincible conqueror. His strategy of psychological warfare, spreading rumors of his invincibility and the horrors that awaited those who opposed him, had a demoralizing effect on Bayezid's troops. This psychological advantage played a crucial role in Timur's victory. For Bayezid and the Ottomans, the defeat was a humbling experience. The once proud sultan, who had never known defeat, was captured and humiliated. The Ottoman Empire, which had been expanding rapidly under Bayezid's rule, was thrown into chaos. The defeat shattered the illusion of Ottoman invincibility and exposed the vulnerabilities of the empire. The psychological impact of the battle extended beyond the immediate aftermath. The memory of the defeat lingered in the minds of the Ottoman leadership, influencing their future strategies and policies. The Ottomans learned valuable lessons from their defeat, leading to significant changes in their military and administrative structures. The legacy of Timur. Timur's victory at the Battle of Ankara cemented his legacy as one of history's greatest military strategists. His empire, though short-lived, left a lasting impact on the regions he conquered. Timur's campaigns were characterized by their ruthless efficiency and strategic brilliance, earning him a place among the great conquerors of history. Timur's legacy extended beyond his military achievements. He was a patron of the arts and architecture, and his capital, Samarkand, became a center of culture and learning. Timur's reign saw the construction of magnificent buildings, including mosques, palaces, and mausoleums, many of which still stand today as a testament to his vision and ambition. However, Timur's legacy was also marked by brutality and destruction. His campaigns left a trail of devastation, and his methods of maintaining control through fear and terror were notorious. Timur's empire, built on a foundation of conquest and subjugation, began to fragment soon after his death in 1405. The Ottoman recovery. Despite the devastating defeat at Ankara, the Ottoman Empire eventually recovered and went on to become one of the most powerful empires in history. The period following the battle, known as the Ottoman Interregnum, was marked by a struggle for power among Bayezid's sons. The empire was divided, and the sons fought bitterly for control. By 1413, Mehmet I emerged as the victor, reuniting the empire and restoring stability. The Ottomans learned valuable lessons from their defeat, leading to significant changes in their military and administrative structures. The Janissaries, an elite corps of soldiers, were reformed and expanded, becoming a key component of the Ottoman military. The Ottomans also adopted new strategies and tactics, influenced by their experiences in the Battle of Ankara. They became more cautious in their expansionist policies, focusing on consolidating their existing territories and strengthening their defenses. The lessons learned from their defeat played a crucial role in the future success of the Ottoman Empire. The historical significance. The Battle of Ankara was a turning point in the history of the Middle East. It was a clash between two of the greatest military minds of their time, each driven by a relentless desire for power and glory. The battle demonstrated the precarious nature of empires and the thin line between victory and defeat. Timur's victory over Bayezid I was not just a triumph of arms, but also a testament to his strategic brilliance and psychological warfare. The battle left a lasting impact on the region, influencing the course of Ottoman and Timurid history for years to come. In the grand tapestry of history, the Battle of Ankara stands out as a moment when two titans clashed, and the fate of empires hung in the balance. It is a story of ambition, hubris, and the relentless pursuit of power, a reminder of the ever-shifting tides of history and the enduring legacy of those who shape it. Detailed analysis of the battle. The Battle of Ankara is often studied for its tactical and strategic elements. Timur's approach to the battle was characterized by meticulous planning and execution. He divided his forces into several contingents, each with a specific role in the battle. Timur's use of war elephants, a formidable weapon of the time, was particularly effective in creating chaos and fear among Bayezid's troops. Timur's forces also employed a series of feigned retreats, a tactic designed to lure Bayezid's troops into traps. These maneuvers were executed with precision, demonstrating the discipline and training of Timur's army. The feigned retreats created confusion and disarray among the Ottoman ranks, weakening their defensive positions and making them vulnerable to Timur's counterattacks. Bayezid, on the other hand, faced several challenges during the battle. His forces were diverse, consisting of soldiers from various regions and backgrounds, which made coordination difficult. The long march to Ankara had also taken a toll on his troops, leaving them fatigued and less effective in combat. The defection of the Serbian contingent, led by Stefan Lazarevic, was a significant turning point in the battle. The Serbians, sensing the imminent defeat, switched sides, further demoralizing the Ottoman troops. This defection had a profound impact on the outcome of the battle, as it weakened Bayezid's forces and bolstered Timur's confidence. The role of diplomacy. Diplomacy played a crucial role in the events leading up to the Battle of Ankara. Timur's diplomatic efforts were aimed at isolating Bayezid and weakening his alliances. Timur sent envoys to various regional powers, offering protection and support in exchange for their neutrality or allegiance. Timur's diplomatic strategy was effective in creating divisions among Bayezid's allies. The Turkmen beyliks, who had initially supported Bayezid, switched their allegiance to Timur, further weakening Bayezid's position. Timur's ability to forge alliances and exploit divisions among his enemies was a key factor in his success. Bayezid, on the other hand, struggled to maintain his alliances. His aggressive policies and expansionist ambitions had alienated many of his neighbors. The Byzantine Empire, which had been besieged by Bayezid, welcomed Timur's intervention as a reprieve from Ottoman pressure. Bayezid's failure to secure strong alliances contributed to his eventual defeat. The cultural impact. The Battle of Ankara had a significant cultural impact on the regions involved. Timur's patronage of the arts and architecture left a lasting legacy in the cities he conquered. Samarkand, Timur's capital, became a center of culture and learning, attracting scholars, artists, and architects from across the Muslim world. Timur's reign saw the construction of magnificent buildings, including the Bibi-Khanim Mosque and the Ghuri Emir Mausoleum. These structures, characterized by their grandeur and intricate designs, reflect Timur's vision and ambition. The cultural renaissance that flourished under Timur's patronage had a lasting impact on the region's artistic and architectural heritage. The Ottoman Empire, despite its defeat, also experienced a cultural flourishing in the years following the Battle of Ankara. The period of recovery and consolidation under Mehmet I and his successors saw the emergence of a distinctive Ottoman culture. The Ottomans continued to patronize the arts, leading to the development of unique architectural styles and artistic traditions. The legacy of the battle. The legacy of the Battle of Ankara extends beyond its immediate historical context. The battle is often seen as a pivotal moment in the history of the Middle East, highlighting the precarious nature of empires and the importance of strategic and diplomatic acumen. Timur's victory over Bayezid I demonstrated the effectiveness of psychological warfare and strategic brilliance. The battle is studied by military historians and strategists as an example of how a well-planned and executed campaign can overcome seemingly insurmountable odds. For the Ottoman Empire, the Battle of Ankara served as a catalyst for reform and transformation. The defeat forced the Ottomans to re-evaluate their military and administrative structures, leading to significant changes that would contribute to their future success. The lessons learned from the battle played a crucial role in shaping the Ottoman Empire's strategies and policies in the years to come. The Battle of Ankara also serves as a reminder of the human cost of ambition and the relentless pursuit of power. The battle resulted in significant loss of life and destruction, leaving a trail of devastation in its wake. The stories of those who fought and suffered in the battle are a testament to the enduring impact of war and conflict. Conclusion. The Battle of Ankara was a turning point in the history of the Middle East. It was a clash between two of the greatest military minds of their time, each driven by a relentless desire for power and glory. The battle demonstrated the precarious nature of empires and the thin line between victory and defeat. Timur's victory over Bayezid I was not just a triumph of arms, but also a testament to his strategic brilliance and psychological warfare. The battle left a lasting impact on the region, influencing the course of Ottoman and Timurid history for years to come. In the grand tapestry of history, the Battle of Ankara stands out as a moment when two titans clashed, and the fate of empires hung in the balance. It is a story of ambition, hubris, and the relentless pursuit of power, a reminder of the ever-shifting tides of history and the enduring legacy of those who shape it. As we reflect on the events of 1402, we are reminded of the complex interplay of ambition, strategy, and human endeavor that shapes the course of history. The Battle of Ankara is a powerful testament to the enduring impact of those who dare to challenge the status quo and seek to leave their mark on the world.